Good evening, members, and welcome to the turtlefollower.com, where we teach you how to stop predicting and start reacting. My name is Steve, and in this video we're going to take a look at the trading account portfolio for Tuesday, December 29th, 2015. A strong day in the market really benefited the trading account today. We picked up a nice little profit. As you can see, we have an open P&L right now of $505. We're down $673 for the month of December. So with the open profit, we're down about $170 for the month, which is a great situation to be in right now. I want to take a moment to just go through all of our positions. As you can see, McDonald's and Kimberly-Clark are the top performers, and we have 4 or 5 underperformers. Not surprising that 3 of those are some new short trades that we've put on. So we are weighted heavily to the long side. So I want to go through, I don't think we're going to really add any new long trades, but I want to go through our existing positions and then go through the 52-week high, 52-week low scans and see if there's anything on there that may be of interest to us. So let's head on over into the portfolio. And market was up strong today. You can see we're breaking this downtrend line. So we're probably looking to head back to the 2100 area. You can get more info on that in tonight's blog post of where I think maybe the market goes and what we're seeing. But this video, I just really want to concentrate on the trading account itself. First position that we have in play is Adobe. All right, and you can see that we have a nice new consolidation forming. We've trailed stop up recently. So really not much to do here. The only other thing you can do is if you really wanted to, you could trail up to this 93 area. For me, I'm looking, again, looking for stocks that are making boxes, and then I'm going to go ahead and trail that stop. BDX, again, similar situation, back up to the top of the range. We've already trailed stop in place. BMY, all right, looking like it's heading back up there to test this 7084 area. We're going to trail that stop slightly to, let's call it 6720. All right, let's call it 6720. 50-day moving average should be above that in the next few days, but BMY, we will trail that stop up. DPS, new breakout today. Great to see that. If you want to look to add to your position, you can. If you want to start a new position, you can. All right, for us, I'm just happy with what we have. And the way you would do that if you wanted to add to your position is you would take your new stop level, which is say 91.25. Let's plug that in real quick to the position calculator. And we're in DPS, stop price 91.25. So that says you can have 67 shares to risk 0.5%. All right, and then you would see what exactly you have in the portfolio. All right, so DPS has 49 shares. So that's saying you could add another 18 shares of DPS at these levels to round out to a 0.5% risk. For me, I like to just kind of leave them and let them work. Here, FFIV, short trade, looking at going to the downside. Here, a little bounce today, not surprising considering how strong the market was. Just want to keep an eye on these earnings coming up. End of the year, we'll see how this plays out, but we have a good stop in place right there at 101.25. Gold Corp continues to the downside. What I'm really looking for Gold Corp is a nice big move down, and then I want to trail my stop into this 1230 area and really use those swing highs. But I'm not seeing it. I mean, we have a couple nice days, but we can't seem to break this 1163 area, and that's a little bit of a concern. So I really want to see that. If we can get a close below 1163, then we'll go ahead and trail that stop. Harley Davidson, all right, yesterday you could see it tested the top of the range, all right, and then as of yesterday it tested all the way down to 44, and here it looks like maybe it's moving back up. So stop is in place right at the top of the box at 47. HRS, our new position. Remember, we always want to see when and where we could trail stops to. This could very well be a new box, something in that range there, and if that's the case, and we can really, maybe we get a couple more days of trading where we're trading in this area, then we'll go ahead and trail that stop up. 86.50, 86.40 would be that area. J&J, all right, looking to trail stop up as quickly as we possibly can, but for right now it's still just trading in a range. Kimberly-Clark, one of our top performers. This is one that we are going to go ahead and move our stop, and what I'm looking at here is that maybe this is a little 3-day box. All right, so let's activate, oops, wrong thing. Let's activate this and just redraw this. So maybe we have something along those lines, and then we'll go ahead and trail our stop up to that 126 area in DPS and lock in some of those gains. So you can see we've trailed stop here, and now once again here we could actually remove this. All right, so those are the 3 trailing stop levels that we've had in play. And again, it's really just that simple. We've just, as the stocks move, we've taken risk off the table. We're letting it still work by, trailing our stop very nicely. And that's the whole name of the game. Similar situation here in McDonald's. All right, we've had a couple nice boxes in play. We've trailed stop at least, I think it was, we could remove this again. So we started out with our stop here, all right, and now we're going up and up and up. All right, so that was one that, again, if you wanted to be in McDonald's from a long trade perspective or from a investment perspective, then you would have your stop just trailing up to this 112.83. From a trading account perspective, we're a little bit more aggressive in taking those profits off the table. Microsoft, nice new breakout. All right, stop is in place, good stop. Other than that, not really much else to do in this one. RSG, we just entered today. All right, and we'll look to maybe trail our stop. Maybe this is an area we could look to trail to in this 43.45. That's seems like a lot of consolidation in there, but I'd much rather see it consolidate outside of this range where we can move our stop all the way up to those levels. Time, all right, again, another short trade. Here you could see it tested yesterday, the bottom of the range. Today, right back in the middle. Stop is in place, 16 bucks. Really can't do much else than that, but see what happens if it can roll over. Similar situation in WDC. We had this nice move yesterday, almost was back to the bottom of the box today, right in the middle of the range again. So I'm looking to maybe trail stop if we could to 62, but we need to see it maybe reverse from here and then form its own new box. All right, so for right now, that is how the portfolio shakes out. Let's take a look at the 52-week highs. There was plenty of them to look at. I'm just going to go through a few that may be of interest to you from a allocation standpoint. I'm really not looking to put too much more on to the long side, all right, because we are pretty heavily weighted to the long side. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 positions to the long side, so we can put a few more on. Again, not a lot that I want to do, but Amazon, I mean, if you were going to add a long trade, this is one that looks great. Nice little clean breakout. The only concern I have is it's not out of a weekly consolidation. It's only out of a daily. All right, so there's a trade in Amazon. Stop would probably be somewhere around that 636 area. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive with it, you can look at that 656 area. RCL, another one breaking out, but look at how quickly it is run from the bottom of the box to the top. So this one not really consolidating before breaking out, maybe a little bit of an exhaustion move here, so not looking to add anything there. Google, all right, similar situation to Amazon, breaking out. I mean, it's a nice clean breakout. We were actually in Google. If we look back at the trading account, unfortunately, we were in Google. We got stopped out on the 14th for a $94 loss, and that was this move right here that took us right back below that 740 area. So, there's always pros and cons to using real stop orders. For my trading accounts, I like to use stop orders. I'm okay with getting stopped out on that and looking to potentially re-enter. So this would be one that I would look to re-enter, all right, because we identified the weekly. We thought we had the breakout on the daily chart. We thought we had that right here at 755. That's what got us in the trade. We got out of the trade here. So here we are again, looking, breaking out 776. So Google, a nice tech name, breaking out for you. And again, you can definitely look at that for a potential trade. A couple other ones, Thermo Fisher, TMO. Again, my only concern here is how quickly it moved from the bottom all the way to the top prior to breaking out. But that is a good trade nonetheless. ACE, we went over with the core account. All right. So again, similar situation. If you want to take that trade is right around 112, or stop is right around 112.75, 112.50. Just understand that it did move fairly quickly from 112 to 118 before breaking out as well. A couple other ones on the list. ATVI, just a little sloppy. Cube has just been on a tear as of late, and here it is breaking out again, but no real setup from that area. GE is one that intrigues me, and I think I would like to take this trade in the trading account. So I'm looking probably at, let's go back over into where we are. All right, so tech names were extremely, extremely overweight in the technology sector. So we're probably not going to take the Google trade, probably not going to take the Amazon trade, but those are two good trade setups that you can see there. GE, we're underweight. All right, so you can see 9.62%. The only one that I think we are in from an industrial standpoint is RSG. So we could definitely look at taking the trade in GE. Nice tight stop in place. Nice high dividend yield. All right, so you could look at taking that one. McDonald's breaking out. If you're following along with the core account, you'll know that is. I'm sorry, that's the trading account. Getting myself confused. Microsoft, I should say, is breaking out. And again, if you're following along with the core account as well as this, you'll know that we are in both. Okay. KMB, RSG. All right, a lot of good names on the list. DPS we're already in, so good to see a lot of our names that we're in also breaking out. Kroger, I'm just waiting for. I mean, that looks like a great setup. You can see how long it went on the weekly. All right, we talked about that over the weekend. So if you were going to take, or for me, you could take whatever you want. For me, I'm going to pass on Amazon. I'm going to pass on RCL. All right, and I'm going to pass on Google. TMO I like a lot. I think that one is a potential. Let's look and see what we are in with healthcare. All right, we are somewhat overweight, 20% in healthcare, so not really. Again, I just don't want to get overextended too much with the end of the year move. So probably going to pass on that one as well. ACE, I'm going to be taking that in the core accounts. Financials, you can see here we have no financials, so maybe we would look to add ACE in on the financial side. All right, and the only other one that I would want to take would be GE. All right, DLR, pretty extended. Cube, pretty extended. So that would be the two I would take, ACE and GE. All right, and other than that, I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that kind of really clarifies stuff. There was a lot to do, so I figured it was best to put it in video format. But I'll be looking to take those two trades in that account and then see where we go from there. Again, if you're watching this on or anywhere else except for the members area, just note you're getting this about 30 days after it's delivered to members. If you want to get those real-time updates, you need to join us in the members area and sign up for a premium membership at theturtlefollower.com. Other than that, have a great rest of the night, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.